Texas, 14 years old, your mom and dad get a divorce, mom and stepdad?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how did grandma come in?
Grandma took me to church my whole life. Before I was 14, until I was 14, she made sure I was in church.
Okay, make sure you're in church. So you were a fan of God?
I've been a fan of God my whole life.
All right. Would you consider yourself a follower of Jesus at that time?
At the time, no. I was just a fan. I know everything about him.
All right, so at 17, what happened?
At the age of 17, I met my wife.
Okay.
And then at the age of 18, we were married. And at the age of 19, I had my first son. Right over there.
Tell us about your marriage and your life and what has taken place over the last 20 years.
Like I said, yeah, I've been married with my wife I've known her since I was 17, so we're going on 21 years together. I mixed those up. 20, next month. We've been married 20 years. There's always been, thank you, like I said, I've known God, but I didn't bring that into my life because I wasn't a follower. I wasn't all in, so there's always been those drugs, cocaine, meth, at the beginning of my life with her, and throughout the years, many years.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that was a big thing for my whole life. So that was just plaguing our whole lives. You can't live a marriage. You can't be a good father with drugs in your life. And God wasn't there because I wasn't seeking him even though I knew him. So, let's see here. I used to just go to hotels, smoke meth, stay there all night, next day go to work. And one of those days she said, you know what, when you get home, we're not going to be here. And part of me was like, that's fine. I just keep partying and do what I want. I don't have to worry about anybody. And I got there, and she was gone, just like she said. And I sat in that room, quiet, just kind of like this. Nothing, it was just, and I said, no. And I finished what I had left, because I had paid for it. That was enough of it. I finished what I got. And that day, from that day to the next, that was it. That was about 8 years ago. I stopped smoking, almost 8 years ago, I stopped smoking meth, and moved on from that.
So you got drugs out of your life, but what was still a priority? Was your wife's heart a priority to you, or your kid's heart, or was this still all about Adam?
It was all still about Adam. Pride. I was doing whatever I wanted. You know, they were there. I loved them, but I didn't love them enough to fight for them, fight for her heart, fight for my kids' hearts. So I was a bad father, bad husband.
All right. So, but you're going to church, right?
Yes.
You're going to church all this time,
At the beginning, no.
Pardon me?
At the beginning, no, we weren't going to church.
Okay, you weren't, but your wife became a Christian first, or no?
It's been about 4 or 5 years. We started going to the Rock Church in Temecula Valley, and she didn't know that you can have a relationship with God. So when she found that out, God got a hold of her like that. She gave in quick. He took her will quick. He gave her will quickly.
All right, and then trying to remember. I know a story. I'll send not enough coffee. All right, so tell us how the marriage retreat or the marriage conference that you guys went to and how that all played out.
So eventually, the first or second year we were there, they had this marriage conference, and we went through the conference. And one of those, that first day or the second day, we do marriage vows. So we're there doing the vows. They redo our vows, but on there the week before, I had just been with another woman because I was in adultery. Was one of the things I started doing later. No more drugs, but I was an adulterer. And we did the vows, and here I am renewing my vow. While the week before I'm with another woman, I'm just playing the part. And so
Would you say that you were posing?
I was posing. I was a big poser. I've been a poser my whole life. So afterwards, we had a dinner for everyone who went to that, and they had asked us to speak on how it kind of worked for our marriage, how it changed our lives, right? My life. So the day of, I'd already been thinking about this. God convicted me because it was like, you're not going to go up in front of, I was going to go up in front of the people from my church and lie, pretend that everything's good when it wasn't. So that day we were going to do that, I confessed to her about a few different times. But because she was already surrendered, she prayed and God covered her heart. Because I mean, the way I look at it, if God had, even though I knew about God my whole life, but I wasn't all in, if I had given up my will first to God, and she didn't, I wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be together. But he worked it to where she surrendered first. So he covered her heart, and we stayed together after that.
But things still weren't hunky-dory, and you got to a point where you were at work one day, and you and your wife had decided that the marriage is over, and after work that day, you were going to tell your children that you guys were going to get a divorce. You were going to separate. Get a divorce?
Yeah, we were going to split, divorce or split, I don't remember. We were going to split though.
All right, well that day something happened.
That day something happened. So during this time, we had already been meeting with this group, this couple, and they had a passion for marriage. And they were talking to us, and sometimes he would talk to me alone, and he told me about the camp. You know, and I was, all right, I'll think about it. And
now, the guy that invited you, his son was supposed to go, but couldn't go last minute, calls you up and says, hey, we're going to this training camp, can you go? And you decided to go.
Yes.
So you called your wife.
Yeah, he did that, and I called my wife and said, you know what? God's not through with me. There's a chance here, so we held that off. And I decided we're going to go to this camp. I'm going to this camp.
So he comes to one of our training camps.
Quaker Meadows.
Yeah, Quaker Meadow in September of 2016.
Yes.
All right. And I remember this guy, because when it was all over on Sunday, he's like walking back to this truck. And this guy, I mean, he was so emotional, he couldn't even talk. I'm like, you all right, brother? And he's like, and some of the thing about you've never cried or something like you when you were leaving.
I think maybe short of my wife or kids. No, I've never cried like that with anyone. And that guy who took me, the one who told me about the camp, he came up to me. I was out there and I was staring up at the trees, just like taking it all in. And like at the last day, and he told me, "You all right, brother?" I turned around and I just broke down bad.
Okay, so I got a hold of him there, but he goes back, right, and he doesn't plug in with another group of guys.
Right.
Okay, and this is going to be the theme that we're going to leave with tomorrow. Is one of the things the reason I don't like typical men's retreats is because it's all about behavior modification. You should do this, you should do that, you should. You feel like you've just been shit on the whole weekend. And so, what I like is you have. So the thing of this weekend is not you should go get involved in a men's group. You have to get involved in a men's group. You have to. You try and do life on your own, you're going to get hammered. You're going to go back to the old ways. And that's what happened to you, actually, the first 2 camps that you came to, right? It lasted for how long?
2-3 weeks after the first camp. I went back. I was good for the first 3 weeks. I apologized and everything. Then I went back to my prideful ways.
Okay. Now, something happened up here last September. Tell us about Sunday morning and how God got a hold of you and when you went back, what you did differently.
The last time I was here, September, Sunday morning, I was up over on the side over here, waiting for the sun to rise. I had my cup of coffee, I had my phone playing a Richard Andrews song, Take My Will, which is a powerful song. And as the sun was coming down, I heard that song on. I was overtaken by emotion. The Holy Spirit moved in me. I dropped to my knees and I said, it's time, God. I give it all to you. And when I went back home this time, I think on the way down, or that day or the next day, I reached out to that guy from the first camp. And I said, hey, bro, I just came down the mountain and I don't want this to end. I was like, we need to get together, do book studies, whatever, man. But I got to keep this going. All right.
His wife, usually 6 weeks after camp, we do a barbecue, just recap her. And at the last time, she was talking about she had never seen him read his Bible before. And she actually snuck up on him one time, and I think she turned around, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm taking a picture of you. So when a wife, obviously when it's the real deal, who's the first person that's going to know it's authentic? Your spouse, right? That's those who know you the best. So thank you. You got a powerful testimony.
Thank you.
Got anything else you want to close with?
Just make sure when you go down there, you reach out or you stay connected, because if you don't, the enemy's going to take you out. Every time, man, you got to get connected with somebody, stay in the Word, stay in the prayer. It's real, man. Spiritual warfare is real.